saga shall never end. The story going around now is that Buhari Goofed on international stage says you cannot succeed outside your educational qualification. Recently, Dido Milayi came out and he was complaining bitterly, how can Buhari, Buhari represent Nigeria on a global education summit? Well, this is what we are getting right now. President Buhari claims that no one can prosper without a good education. Therefore, Nigerians understand the importance of education. During a panel discussion at the Global Education Summit in London, United Kingdom, on Thursday, the president stated that his administration is committed to increasing the education budget by 50% in the next 2 years. Not today. And that Nigeria will achieve a 100% budget increase by 2025. Oh, now watch, it will end there. He claims that no Nigerian parents toy with education because they understand that their children will miss out on a lot if they are not educated. Buhari stated that the country's population presents a difficulty for any administration. Nonetheless, the government and the people have recognized that education is the foundation for prosperity. You can't succeed outside your educational qualification. Anybody who missed education has missed everything. Nigerians are acutely aware of the priority of education, and parents are making sacrifices to ensure that their children and wards get educated, Buhari said. President Nana Akufo-Addo of Ghana, Faure Gnassingbé of Togo, Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya, and Lazarus Chakwera of Malawi were on the panel with Buhari. The president discussed the unique characteristics of their nation's education system, as well as how budgetary provisions will be raised to help alleviate the issue. You can imagine Buhari, who is talking, ask him since he came to office 6 years down the line, how much has he budgeted for education? Rather, they continue to reduce the budget for education. He's not talking all of those nonsense talk. It will end there. That is it. They are just rubbish, nonsense. He said he's going to do this, he's going to do that, and we have a lot of children out of school. See HASU, see university students are on strike. They can't even go to school. How many years, how many months did they stay at home? Was he bothered? They will just talk. His own children, did they school in Nigeria? They schooled abroad. That is why they don't even bother to budget heavily on education and healthcare system. The same man goes abroad. If there's anything like a medical summit now or health summit, you will begin to hear him saying rubbish, and he will begin to, well, those who are listening to them are just bunch of people deceiving themselves. Buhari is talking. That is just the irony of it, that in the next 2 years he's going to put in 15%. What have you done if really you must go to the summit before you now recognize, or before you know it? So he knows that Nigerians love education, they believe in education, and yet he never did anything. But the only thing is that to be encouraging bandits and Boko Haram, giving them amnesty, using taxpayers' money, that is what he's concentrating on. Using taxpayers' money to settle them. Buhari is always a foolish and senseless satanic Islamic jihadist, mistakenly positioned as the Nigeria president. He must be urgently ejected, removed to save Nigeria now. Otherwise, the whole of Nigeria country is doomed. Great talk. But in the Nigerian context, you can succeed with no educational background as far as you can provide a court affidavit. There's nothing more deceptive than an obvious fact. Wallahi. As very bad speech writer will keep on embarrassing him on world stage, hire competent and talented folks. He won't unless you are a Fulani person, even if all the person's certificates are from the popular Toronto. Which Wale Olaniyan is this? So I have friends that's okay. This one is saying another thing. Yes, so Aboki is at work. Mr. President, you did not say the full truth. You should have said no southern middle better Nigerian parents joke with their children's education. In the northwest, northeast, except Saraba, they marry in droves and divorce at every opportunity and remarry and give birth to children they can't cater for, and send them to be begging on the streets around the nation, becoming easy recruits for religious fundamentalists like ISWAP and Boko Haram, as well as bandits. They are the real security risk. Well, you think they don't know, but they said Amajiri is their normal way of training their children in this way, emitting terrorists into the system, e.g. Pantami, Buhari, El-Rufai, Gumi, and so on. Yes. Very serious. Oga, I beg, go go attend to your cows. You have failed in everything. He don't go fool himself again. Well, I think they have known him to be Dundee. ASU is on strike. Marks for the strike. Very correct, except dubious country, Nigeria. So Reno is still looking for President Buhari in London. What has that got to do with all this ones? You see how unreasonable all this weather? Of course, nice. It's only the Fulanis that will be talking like this. They are saying something else. He's saying something else. How about for this one? I don't see what's wrong with his speech, even if what is happening to education in Nigeria is contrary. He got to lie, which he did well. All government lies. You are using NEPA B as your certificate, and you are there preaching to the whole world about education. Mr. DVD without lens, President, are you educated? I mean, do you really know the value of education? Did you know the forehand? Here we go again. What a talk. Charity begins at home. That is the president. It never disappoints me. Price of illiteracy, backwards generation of cow. But this man would have sent Oshibajo now. No be juju be that. Country of intellectual the buffoons with nothing to say with the front. Thank God he knows the importance of education and acknowledged his failure. Buhari Nauludu, he himself is not even educated now, so why is he pretending? Old stupid man, you don't even go to school and you have the guts to rule a country. Yes, because the so-called unreasonable people who call themselves educated people and psychophants are the one pushing him. We're the one that pushed him. He failed woefully 3 times. And the set of people, when they tell you that he usually have millions of votes, you can imagine the set of people who have been voting for him all along. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.